You must think I'm an idiot. Okay, so there's a giant crocodile behind me?
Actually, it was a giant stick, and they added the crocodile in later.
I think I'm gonna
Bad guy. Hey, I'm Chad Michael Collins. I played one of the leads in Lake Placid 2, and I'm about to answer some questions about the movie. I still get the occasional, comment on social media about Lake Placid 2. Fewer and farther between since the movie, I think, just turned about 15 years old recently. So, but there's still people out there who love it and to love watching it and when it airs wherever around the world. We didn't have to just ADR a few lines. We had to ADR the entire movie because all the audio tracks got messed up somehow, some way. I don't know, I'm not a technician along these lines, but all I know is I did about 6 hours of voice dubbing.
Damn it!
Every single line and effort that I had in the movie was apparently not up to snuff and not usable, so we made a movie in Bulgaria and then we remade the movie in a recording studio in Burbank or Culver City, California. I can't remember where. So we made 2 movies. Our crocodile for the movie, because they had to CGI it in later, was literally a twig stuck in the mud that we had to pretend was 20 feet long and menacing as hell.
I'm scared, Scott.
Don't be ready. 1, 2.
We did our best to be absolutely pants-crapping terrified of a stick in the mud that was going to kill us. So, I don't know. Did we pull it off? I'm not sure. I think we did. Lake Placid 2 was the first of 5 movies I went on to do in Bulgaria. So I have a special affinity for Bulgaria. It was the first time I was ever flown on a plane to go shoot a movie somewhere. I was very, very excited. It was a totally different, I had not traveled much in my life at that point, and it was brutally hot some of these days. And so I remember we shot this scene in the forest where it started downpouring. So we had all these waterworks coming down on us, and it was like a 95 with humidity, 100 degrees. So they had these waterworks and they were just dumping freezing cold water on us, which was heaven for the first 5 minutes. And then hell for the next, hour or 2 until they ran out of water completely. Social media makes it so easy to stay connected. And so I'm loosely in touch with people that were involved in the film. Back in the day when we filmed this, there might have been MySpace, and that's basically it. So now we've got a million ways to stay connected to each other. I know everyone is... most of them are still out in the industry doing really cool things. Joe Holt continues to do really, really well. We lost Sam McMurray, I believe, and Cloris Leachman, of course, but Dave Flores, the director, reached out on Facebook and we had a nice catch-up chat, and we hadn't spoken in years. I went on from Lake Placid 2, the producer of that. He wanted me to come and reboot the Sniper franchise that he had for Sony. So that led to a really long working relationship that I'm still a part of now, playing the lead role in that franchise. So a lot of really fun relationships were formed. Ian Reed Kessler, who played that nemesis of mine, always harassing me, trying to steal my girl. He's gone on to do amazing things as an actor and a director, mostly in kids like Disney style TV shows. So it's really cool. You come up together and it's always nice to see your fellow actors have success and have longevity in their careers. So loosely in touch with most people, but it sounds like we're all down for a reunion. We're due. Messing with an alligator's eggs.
Not smart.
Wait, I think I know what kind of egg it is.
Oh, come on. Scrambled. That's actually one of my favorite lines in the movie.
Carrie,
Scrambled.
I'm out of here.
Oh, what's up? You scared, city boy? Eggs ain't gonna hurt you.
Ian was great. He was really funny. I love the juxtaposition of Ian being in a too small shirt and then me being in a really oversized shirt. I had a friend who was helping out with the Lake Placid 2 casting process. She said, there's a great role. It's a lead role in this film I'm doing. You got to come in and read. And I read it and I said, this is a high schooler. I was already, 24, 25 at the time. And I was like, this is preposterous. What is this, 90210? You got 30-year-olds running around as high school seniors?
I'm not kidding.
You must think I'm an idiot. Okay, so there's a giant crocodile behind me? I'm a real
Actually, it was a
scared.
giant
You guys-
stick, and they added the crocodile in later.
I think I'm gonna
Bad
cry.
guy. Oh, watch out.
Hey! Oh, he's doing it!
Really tried to help him. That's when they put in the Bulgarian stud guy. You can tell because there's a lot more muscles. And also, it was so muddy that we literally fell on our asses about every other take in that forest. So,
Oh, well, isn't that beautiful? What a picture they make.
the scene was starting off so wholesome, and then that guy had to come in. Well, that's a flying head. Ouch.
Wait here. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Say goodnight, Grayson. Here's the thing about Bulgaria. You can get any weapon you want. Not a problem. Pops the sheriff has a grenade launcher of all things. In a small town in the northeast.
We lied about a crocs. There's 4 of them.
How I get back? I'm gonna blow this thing right into the middle of next week.
That Schneider's so cool, isn't he? He's got great hair.
For a while, crocodile.
Still does, I think. I grew up on Dukes of Hazzard, so working with John Schneider was kind of a special treat for me.
Dad, here.
Oh! They're also not afraid to blow things up in Bulgaria. Is something else that I found. Sky Blue Learner says, now that is one cinematic masterpiece. Now, Sky Blue Learner, you nailed it. You nailed it. Next comment, Shane O'Brien says, this movie should win an Oscar. It's not like we didn't try to get nominated, to get the trinkets and all the baubles. We pressed hard for that. We knew we had a good shot. I don't know who beat us out that year. I believe it was The Departed that won. In hindsight, does that make any sense? Did they deserve to win when we put out this movie? I don't know. Art is subjective. But The Departed didn't have the giant crocodile. Battle Rap Class says, better CGI than the Avengers. Crocodiles. 2007. Eat your heart out, Thanos. Dinesh Gata says, this movie will always have a special place in my heart, period. Let's pin that one to the top. You know, the thing about movies is someone will always love them. That's really great. You know, you're going to have haters, you're going to have people who love it. And, you know, we make movies for the lovers. Yeah, I'm still at it, believe it or not, after Lake Placid 2. I was thinking about retiring on top after that movie, you know, Tom Brady style, but then I was like, I don't know. I could probably add a few more rings to my collection here. So I decided to stick with acting after Lake Placid 2. I didn't win an Oscar, unfortunately. I thought I'd be close, but I jest. I went on to do the Sniper franchise. I'm still a part of that for Sony, military action franchise. And I've been able to do a lot of fun things. Like I said, I went back to Bulgaria many times. I did a film called Rock Monster there for Sci-Fi Channel. I did a Sony World War II movie called Company of Heroes we shot there. We shot a couple of the Sniper movies there, which was a lot of fun. I've been fortunate to be in Call of Duty franchise, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Mobile, that still goes on. So, you know, and Dinkin' and Duncan on TV and other projects here and there. So I'm still at it. And, you know, Lake Placid 2 will always be close to my heart because it was one of my very first big lead role opportunities. And I had just a fantastic experience and I learned so much. Again, this is Chad Michael Collins, one of the leads of Lake Placid 2. And I want to thank you to the subscribers of Now Scaring for making our crocodile attack clip from the movie one of the most popular in all the internets.